What we call a monofloral honey is one with at least 50% of one type of flowers. Multifloral means they've been everywhere and they've got bit of this, bit of that, and they've got total mixture. But with Manuka, it's the only honey that has dihydroxyacetone and methylglyoxal in it. So if you've got a high MgO honey, it means it's come from a high percentage of Manuka. But yeah, 100% Manuka is almost impossible because there's always going to be something else co-flowering.
Yeah.
So when you buy a honey and see the MgO rating on it, then you can read into it how pure that honey is. So if it's a low MgO, some supermarkets sell MgO 30. That means it's got a little bit of Manuka. But once it gets up to MgO about 250, 260, that's where it becomes antibacterial strength honey. So when you get something about 1,500 or even 2,000, that's almost pure Manuka. And it's been stored appropriately for it to convert the dihydroxyacetone to the methylglyoxal. So that's why we measured both those components in honey.
You look at honey being a natural product. Bees forage, where do they go? Wherever they find nectar. You can't typically have a completely, totally one source of nectar unless you're in a totally controlled situation. So they've come up with a definition that if honey has 50% sourced from this, then it's monofloral. When we look at MgO in our honeys, you can tell that if it's high MgO, then it's sourced its nectar, the bees, when they collect, they've gone off and they've found a lot of Leptospermum species that are active. Otherwise, it wouldn't be that. So that would be a monofloral type honey. There are many ways that people will define honey, and I've had people say, oh no, but there should not be anything else in there. Well, then it's no longer natural. We like this product because it is natural, because it gives these good benefits. So having a high MgO is a good indication of its monofloricity for Manuka type honeys anyhow.